Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tips with Dr. Marcus. Today we're going to be going over Nissan Navigation system, so let's get started. Alright, to start off, if you're in your vehicle looking at your actual screen, at the very bottom of your screen you'll notice two different options. You have your map option and your Navi option. If you want to go to your map, just simply press the map option and it pulls up your map. You'll notice that the system has darkened the actual map. That's because given the time of day, then the actual map will darken or will brighten up. If it is daytime, then of course the screen will be brightened, and then at night, as you see, it darkens. So first thing you'll notice is that on the map there is an actual red arrow which indicates to you exactly where you are located on the map. And then it highlights all of the roads near you, as well as it shows you what the street names are. You'll notice in the far left corner there's like a little headset that's for your help if you need help. And then to your far right you got your coordinates at the very bottom, and then you have your actual, what it says, 1/16 mile, that's showing you the zoom action on the map. And then you have your actual map menu. You actually can zoom in and zoom out on this system. You just simply tap your fingers and you pull in and it actually zooms in. Okay, then it pulls up an actual zoom out, zoom in option. So you can press the zoom out. Let me go back. You can press the zoom out option and then it actually pulls it back for you so you can see more of the map. Okay, and then it shows you actually the areas around you and the streets and roads around you. And then of course, if you want to zoom back in, just simply pinch it and it zooms, then the zoom in pops back up option, and then you can zoom in. Now this actual arrow actually allows you to move around on the map. So if there's a certain place that you want to pinpoint, you can actually do that by just moving it on the map. Okay, now if you want to pull up the actual menu, go to map menu, and then it pulls up a map menu to your far left side, and that's where you can plug in your new destination. You also can do nearby POIs, which is points of interest, or you can save a location in the system for yourself as well. Now, if you want to go back, just press the back arrow at the top left. It goes back to the map. Now, if you want to go all the way back, you can actually go back to where it says menu up here to the far left, and that takes you back to your menu. Now, your menu brings up all your different options, and then, of course, at the very bottom, you have your map and your Navi. Now, to pull up your actual navigation options, hit Navi. So when you hit Navi, there it goes. It pulls up all your destination options. So you got street address, you got points of interest, you got address books. This is where you can save your favorite addresses. You got a connected search. This is where you can search. You got nearby points of interest. You got a home option, and then you got intersection. If you press the arrow to the far right, it takes you to your next panel, which you can do phone numbers, so you can call the actual location where you want to go. You got freeway and entrance, exit of the freeway. So it talks about different things going on the interstate. You got your city center, which is pretty much different places in your city that are like museums, art galleries, or any place like that that you want to go to. You can locate that. Then you have stored routes to where you can store a route that you've been on. Now let's go back, and then you go to points of interest. It pulls up another menu, and in this menu you can actually spell the name. You can look up a restaurant, shopping center, ATM near you. You got recreation and leisure. You got travel and transportation, parking, gas station, auto center. You also have banks, offices, government, hospitals, police station, and schools. If you simply click on one of them, so let's go restaurant. You click on restaurant, then you have your category of different styles of restaurants. So let's say if you don't really care which one, you just want to go to all. You hit all, and then you can search by name, select the city, or you can do near location to yourself. You hit near location, then it starts to search. Now it pulls up every restaurant that's near you. And what you do is, as you can see, it has the miles or feet there where it's at, and to the far right it shows you on the map where it's at. If you click on one of them, when you click on it, so let's say Pizza Hut, you click on it, then it pulls it up. It says, okay, do you want to start? You want route details? You want to move location, save location, or details? So if you simply press the start button, then it takes you to that actual location. You want to go back, just press the back arrow, press it again, and press it again. It takes you back to your actual category. So if you want to narrow it down to a certain style of food, you can do that. If not, you want to go back, you can go back and start over and pick a different category. All right, let's go back. Now your address book, if you click on there, when your address book, this is where you can add an address. So if you have a location that you always go, family, friends, or a place that you like to visit, you can actually store it in there. So every time you go back to that place, you don't always have to re-enter it. You just simply click on it and it takes you straight there. All right, let's go back. Connected search, you could connect to Wi-Fi and actually search for a certain location. If you go to nearby points of interest, you click on that. It pulls up all the things that you can search for that's nearby you in your location. So you got restaurant, gas station, hotel, motels, nearby ATMs, rest areas, emergency services, and then you can customize your nearby to your preference. Then you go down, you got your home. This is where you can store your home if you want, home address if you want. So that way if you go somewhere and you kind of get lost, then you can always plug that in and then it'll take you back to your home. Intersection, you go to intersection, you can pull in what city or province, and then you go to or state, state or province. Then you got your cities. You can put the street name in or second street name in, and it'll take you to that intersection. All right, let's go back. Now, if you go to phone number, this is where you can actually dial that actual phone number to that location. And if you need their address, they can give it to you, and then you just plug it right into your system. If you go back, you go to freeway and entrance. You type in the state, you put the state or province where you are. So make sure you're in the right state. So state of Florida or Texas or whatever. Then you type in, and then it actually takes you to the actual interstate or freeway. Then city center, you click on city center, same thing. Make sure that your state and province is correct to your location. You type it in, and it takes it straight to you. All right, then stored routes. This is where you can store any current routes or favorite routes that you have on your travels. You can store it in there, and that way it's always in there for you. So whenever you're ready to use it, you just go straight to it. All right, and then you press the arrow again, takes you back to your actual menu. And if you want to go back to your map, just simply press the map button or map option down here, and it takes you right there. Now, if you wanted to turn off the darkness of the screen because maybe you like the map being a little bit brighter, up here to the far right, there's like a sun and a slash moon. You click that, then boom, it brightens your actual map back up to like it's daylight. All right. So right now it's on brightness. So daylight, that's how your map will look. And if you have it on auto, then automatically that's how it looks at night. So during the given time of day, the map would also will automatically change colors for you, so you don't have to always turn it dark or turn it bright. Okay. So that's going to conclude this little tutorial with Dr. Marcus. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. If you have anything that in your Nissan system wise that you would like for me to go over, please comment down below. But other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll talk to you soon.